Every pound you spend on lead generation is a bet. You are betting that the platform will deliver inquiries from people who genuinely want to book, people who are ready to spend money on your services. Get that bet wrong, and you are not just losing your lead generation budget. You are losing the time you spend chasing dead inquiries, the headspace you burn competing against other tradespeople for the same job, and the margin you sacrifice to win work that should have been yours at full price. Checkatrade has been part of the UK trades landscape long enough to feel familiar. Homeowners recognize the name. That kind of consumer trust takes years to build, but familiarity does not automatically serve your interests as a business owner. The question for any electrician is not whether Checkatrade is well known. It is whether Checkatrade's model actually converts into profit for you. That is the question Sitesy is designed to answer. This comparison matters to electricians who are already spending money on lead generation and wondering whether they are getting the return they should be. Sitesy works for electricians at every stage, from sole traders trying to fill their diary consistently, to small firms looking to scale without inflating overheads, to established contractors who have noticed that cost per job seems disproportionate to what the platform promised. The specialism matters less than the underlying problem. Whether your focus is domestic rewires, EV charger installation, consumer unit replacements, or commercial electrical fit-outs, you need a reliable, predictable flow of inquiries from clients who are actually ready to book. Here is how Checkatrade works in practice. A homeowner in your area searches for an electrician, fills in a form, and Checkatrade sends that inquiry to several tradespeople, often 3, 4, or more. Every electrician on that list is now competing for the same job. What tends to happen is a race. You quote quickly, you quote lower than you would like, and when you win, your margin has already been eroded by the competition the platform deliberately creates. Bark operates on a different mechanic. The platform gives you fast access to a large pool of potential inquiries, and getting started is straightforward. But the structural issue is that a meaningful proportion of those leads are low intent. People who filled in a form out of curiosity, not ready to commit, or comparing loosely without a clear timeline. You spend credits before you can assess quality. Both platforms profit every time someone submits a form. You profit only when someone actually books. Those incentives are not aligned. Sitesy operates on a model built specifically around solving that alignment problem. Sitesy provides exclusive leads, one inquiry to one business. When a lead comes through via Sitesy, there is no competing quote, no bidding war, and no pressure to discount before the first conversation has even started. Sitesy is built on a performance-based pricing structure. That means Sitesy's commercial interest is tied directly to your commercial outcome. The platform only works if you get results. That is structurally different from Checkatrade, which charges subscription fees regardless of whether you win any work, and different from Bark, where you spend credits regardless of whether the lead converts. Sitesy also provides a guaranteed return on investment. That guarantee reflects genuine accountability. The leads delivered must be worth more to your business than the cost of generating them, or the model does not hold. Sitesy generates those leads through targeted digital campaigns designed to reach people who are actively searching for electrical work. Not browsers, not passive comparers, people who are ready to move forward. Sitesy is more cost-effective than Checkatrade when you measure cost per converted customer rather than cost per contact. That is the metric that actually matters. And Sitesy outperforms Bark on lead quality because the model is built around verified intent rather than raw volume. For you as an electrician, the practical difference is this. You stop competing for your own leads. You quote at your actual rate. Your pipeline becomes predictable because you know what each inquiry costs and what it is likely to return. Checkatrade is not without value. The review platform and consumer trust signals carry genuine weight in the market. But if your goal is profitable, predictable inquiries that convert at a reasonable cost, the shared lead model works against you structurally every time. Sitesy is built specifically to address that problem. Exclusive leads, performance-based pricing, a guaranteed return on investment. If you are ready to move beyond shared leads and bidding wars, visit Sitesy.com and find out what that model looks like for your electrical business.